podcast. I'm Colleen and I'm from Best Buddies. And our masterclass is going to be all about friendship and inclusion.
By explaining a few situations that some people in groups can fall into when they're not fully practicing inclusion. And then by the end of this, hopefully it'll be clear why people should always be striving to reach a fully inclusive community. Right, so exclusion is pretty clear when a group of individuals are not only left out of the larger group or the community, but they're also isolated and each individual in this group is left alone. And then if we move on, we'll go on to separation, which is still the specific group of individuals is left out of the main group, and they're not accepted into the whole community. And they're not necessarily alone this time, but they're all separated out of the group, but together as a separate group. Then we have integration, which may look a little bit better because our group of red individuals in this case is integrated into the larger community, but they're still separated off and nobody's making an effort to invite them to be a regular part of the community and be able to make their own choices and communicate and talk to everybody else in the community, right? And then lastly, we're going to go to inclusion. And inclusion is what all communities should be striving for because all individuals have an equal and equitable opportunity to talk to and communicate with anyone else in the community. And so all individuals have the same resources, all of their needs are met, and they're able to function as an inclusive society.
So now that you know what inclusion is, here are 3 techniques you can implement into your daily life to be a more inclusive person. The first is mindful communication. When you're talking to someone, you really want to make sure you're listening to everything that they're saying. You're not interrupting them, cutting them off, or over-talking them. If you happen to disagree with them, that is completely fine. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions, but do it in a way that is respectful, so that the person you're talking to knows that their thoughts and opinions are valid as well. The second technique is avoiding assumptions or eliminating stereotypes. When we meet someone for the first time, we may have unconscious biases or little stereotypes floating around in the back of our head. So we really want to be aware of those and ask ourselves, why do I think this when I see this person? Can I recognize my own biases? This also goes hand in hand with assumptions. Assumptions are often developed unconsciously, and so it's important to recognize them as soon as we start to apply those in our interactions with others. This is very difficult and it definitely takes practice. The last but definitely not least technique is proactive education. This stems from recognizing your own privileges and then doing your part in educating yourself. There are hundreds of thousands of articles right at the tip of your thumbs with a simple Google search on almost any topic. Racial diversity, disability awareness, gender norms, anything is on the internet. If you don't have time to read an article, there are YouTube videos, there is social media posts that are quick and easy to read. The opportunities are really endless, and don't let the people who are affected by the problem show you how to be better. Do take that step ahead of time yourself. You have the power to make the world a more supportive place. So do your part in educating yourself early before the problem starts to affect the people that you really care about.
Hi, I'm Jessica. Best Buddies is super great about being inclusive towards both peers and buddies alike. If you're a peer and you're just finding out about Best Buddies, whether you're a freshman or a senior, you are always welcome. Even if you're super involved in other activities or clubs or sports, you are always welcome whenever you have a spare moment. If you're super involved first semester, you can always show up second semester. We won't place you in a specific group. You can just show up and join one when you can. It's also very inclusive towards buddies as well. Best Buddies provides buddies with intellectual and developmental disabilities with the opportunities to have jobs as well as leadership positions. Best Buddies also provides opportunities for you to have friendships with people who you're not going to see in your everyday classes. And it really provides everyone alike with opportunities to just notice how to be inclusive. So it's a great skill to have later on in life because you can recognize and incorporate people when you recognize they're not being included in something.
Hi, I'm Blanca and I'm from Best Buddies. What does it mean to be a good friend? It means you can count on that person for friendship, for guidance, and for trust. And in the hard times, They're always gonna be there for you. To me, friendship means love.
Thank you for watching, and go West!